Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lounge with myself and Rocky. We're back with another episode. It's been a couple weeks. It's about the schedule we've been on recently. And also because there were no matches last week. So we had our post-Major 1 episode. And thank you for the love on that one. And then, kind of took that next week to see what kind of roster changes happened in between the start of the Major 2 split. And then today we just finished up the first weekend of matches with some of those new rosters. So we'll be diving into those along with rank play that released while in between our last episode and a few other things. So pretty fun episode planned. We got some cool stuff in our internet section as well at the end. So stick around for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the first topic, which is going to be Black Ops 7 rank play. It's out.
Woo!
It is here.
Yeah.
Finally, man. Finally. Oh my gosh.
For so long, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it literally for months leading up, and now it's finally here. We've got to play for a couple weeks. What is your initial thoughts?
I like it. It's fun. Like, I already knew going into it was gonna be kind of fun. I just don't like some of the changes they made to it.
Yeah, they did do some changes, but they've already fixed a few as well, which I have pulled up in a second. The one thing I wish is that like they just add a few more maps or something. Like maybe it's because we played so much 8s before ranked, but I'm already tired of the maps, man.
Yeah, I was thinking too. Like, look, I'm already burnt. Oh, my voice cracked. I'm already burnt out.
Of ranked?
Not burnt out, but like, no, yeah. Like, I'm getting to that point already. I'm like, ugh. I mean, so much 8s.
You can only play so much Den, Scar, and Exposure. I feel like that's all I ever play because they're in all 3 game modes. So it just gets boring after a while. And we've been playing them for over 3 months now because of the 8s as well. So it's just been a long time.
Yeah,
but that's on the pros, man. The pros didn't add any maps.
Dude, they should at least add it for rank play though.
Yeah, they apparently some of them really liked this new Sake map for Hardpoint and maybe even Overload, but they didn't want to add it. Optic even scrimmed Genmates on it.
I thought Utopia was pretty good.
Yeah, Utopia Hardpoint would be a nice addition to rank play as well. I don't know. Hopefully, at some point they switch it up. We'll see. But
we can't be playing these same maps all the year long. Oh, yeah, still.
Yeah, by the end of the year, I'm gonna be hating Scar just because we play like 10 times a night.
Yep.
Oh, one thing about ranked, and one of our more popular clips recently was you talking about Overload in ranked before ranked even came out, saying how it's gonna be bad with random teammates, and I am just over Overload in general already.
Dude, it's an auto veto every time.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where the only reason we play is because it does the thing where it forces you to play it. It only shows the Overload options. And it shows it way too much, in my opinion. And you lower that down.
They said they did.
We played it too many times last night.
Dude, I know, like, I don't know, man. That game mode overall it's not fun for rank. It's fun to watch the pros play it because they know what they're doing. But we're playing with casual players.
Yeah. Or even like, I don't know if you put both in, but I saw Kenny, a clip of him talking about how control would be really good on this game, he thinks. So, I mean, they could even add control into ranked and keep Overload, but I'd say they just do one or the other. But
yeah,
we got a long time. Maybe they do end up switching it up at some point and put a little bit of control in there.
It's only been out for like a week and a half.
Yeah. So we'll see. But overall, I've enjoyed my time playing ranked. I got screwed, man. I literally got placed plat 1 in my placement matches. Game.
Bro, I got screwed, bro. My PC was acting up. You
guys
didn't know? So there was you had to update your BIOS if it wasn't updated to play rank play. It's been saying it all year long for me, but I just kept ignoring it. That's how people were forced to update. I'm like, damn. So I did it. So it reset a bunch of settings on my BIOS, which I didn't know. So I was playing like with 60 frames, 70 frames with stutters. So I only got plat 3 for my placement matches, which I was mad about because I know I should have at least got diamond.
Yeah, and that's just more time it's going to take you on the road to Erie.
Road to Erie, yep. If you guys don't know, I'm doing a Road to Erie series. And it's been doing pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
You're almost at Crim, and then once you get to Crim, that's where the real grad starts, I think. Because one,
Yep.
you can only duo, and then of course you're gonna be harder lobbies, but it's a long ways from Crim 1 to Erie. It's like 2500 SR.
Yeah, that's what I'm still debating, because after I hit Erie, I want to do a solo console series, which I'm kind of debating now.
You have to see how much you enjoy the game at that point.
Yeah. I don't know. But no, it makes me fun, though. I like it.
How you feel about the hackers? You think you've been running into hackers?
Okay, not that many, but I played at least 3 hours before we started doing this podcast. Every game was a hacker.
Really?
Today I lost 200 SR already.
What?
Yep.
I don't even know if I've played a hacker yet. I've played it several hours, so hopefully I don't
It
get
was
your
bad.
lobbies. I don't know.
I was playing my boy K-Mom, so he's Crim too.
Huh.
Yeah, it was bad.
I feel like I haven't
But
seen
lower ones, I haven't
complaints.
seen it.
Huh?
The lower lobbies, I haven't really seen them.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen too many complaints about hackers. I've seen them here and there. I've also seen clips of people like getting people ricocheted mid-map, so there's definitely some out there, but maybe
Yeah.
not quite as bad as Black Ops 6. We'll see. It's still early. But here's a class setup. Rumored to be
Okay.
Mercules' class. It might just be mine. I don't know. But hey, I've been shooting with this thing. It's got the 20-inch barrel that Scrap uses. The iron hold under barrel. Some people say to just take this off and put the buffer springs on, but I tried it with both. I like the under barrel and then hex cut wander stock. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's worth trying out. And if you don't like it, then yeah, maybe try the buffer springs on the fire mods and take off that under barrel. But the 20-inch barrel feels nice.
Yeah, I see a lot of people making that switch.
Yeah, I'd been using
what is it? Bullet velocity?
yeah, or the fire mod?
No, for the barrel. Like what is it for? Just bullet velocity?
Yeah, I think so. I was using the 16.5 inch, and then just yesterday I started using the 20 inch, and it feels so good. So
I'll try it.
We'll see. And then yeah, here's some of those updates that we saw they already made. And yeah, for whatever reason in Overload, when you picked up the bomb when Ranked Play first came out, you had a UAV if you had the bomb. It's like that is the most overpowered stuff ever. But they took that out. They had muzzles on ARs; those were banned. The sniper aim assist disabled is a big one, especially in the Pro League, because earlier this week it came out that they GA'd the snipers completely, and then like a couple hours later, they came out with aim assist is now disabled in ranked play and in private match when you turn on the CDL mode. So now snipers are back in. They're GA'd for about 2 hours. Now they're back in. We've been seeing them be used, and we'll go through some of those matches today. But yeah, no more flashbang. I don't know why they always add flashbang every year. It's like every year they have flashbang and stun, and everybody complains about the flashbang. It's so stupid, but now it's gone. And then I think RC is still might be in. I'm not sure, but
no, I'm not.
No RC, which I didn't even think RC was that overpowered. A lot of people complain about that in S&D.
Yeah, I don't know.
We had him last year. What's the difference?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So there's a couple of the updates they've changed, and then I mean, other than adding some maps, I think those updates are fine. But yeah, there's ranked play. Now we can get a little bit into the CDL match this weekend. First up, we got a few stats post Major 1, and then we'll take a look at some of these roster changes. I wanted to show you this clip though, because I'm not sure if you've seen it, but did you watch Pred's new video about Major 1?
No.
It was like a vlog. It was essentially like a behind the scenes that you'd sometimes see like the process do, but instead of the Falcons channel, it was just posted by Pred and made by Pred.
Okay.
But this was just a little clip showing Pred's leadership and talking to Xnid about one of his plays here, and people were impressed.
I think your comes to so shit. Why do you think I come to so shit? Because I know why. I want to hear why you think that shit. I know you know it's on you. I know you made the mistake.
Yeah.
But what in that moment makes you feel like that? So that obviously means in your head that you're anxious, bro. Like the thing is, you can't be in denial. Like you just have to admit it. The way I want you to think when you play for the rest of this tournament, for the rest of your career, the way I want you to think is if your teammate ever calls someone one shot, if your teammate ever says last guy alive, we're missing one, your mindset should be to kill the guy. That's
I know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Kill
I have
him
a
as if
feeling.
he just fucking took your fucking baby
So when they play
from
update?
you. Fucking hunt this guy down.
I
This guy
think
just
so.
took your fucking family away and he's alive in the back. Fucking kill him like complete aggression. Like
I think I'll
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
Pred coaching up Xnet a little bit. It's cool to see.
Uh-huh.
Pred
Yeah.
now more of a vet.
Like, he's the veteran. Yeah.
The team's kind of full of vets. I mean, I'd consider Sellium and Kiz vets too, but I just never thought of Pred as this leadership role that he's kind of coaching up Xnet a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a cool
That's
little
cool. I like
video.
that.
It was like a 30-minute documentary style video, so pretty cool for Pred to do.
Probably watch that tonight then. I didn't know about that. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely some good behind the scenes of Falcons. All right, so here's some of your stat leaders for Major 1. We're looking at overall KD, Rincor, and I'm going to talk about Rincor later with one of the matches. This guy is playing. He's like an MVP contender with how they're playing. I mean, this guy's
Yeah.
1.2 every series. Doesn't matter if they're playing the best team in the game or the worst team in the game. He is on fire. So he leads in overall KD and hardpoint KD. Crimp leading that stat category, hardpoint kills every 10 minutes. Mercules has almost a 1.5 in S&D. The kid's a stud.
Ooh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nasty and overload KD. That's a surprising one as well. So, and then Exceed scoring the most overload goals every 10 minutes. But so there's some of your stat leaders. I think, yeah, Rincor has been under the radar just because the Heretics aren't one of the biggest teams, but he has been playing phenomenally to start this year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's one of my favorite players to watch this year too. Him and the Falcons are like my favorite things to watch in CDL this year.
yeah, the Falcons are interesting. I want to talk more about them in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rincor. I want to give a shout out to Joe Deceives. He's like trying to carry that Koi roster. I do have a lot pulled up on them because they've had a rough weekend. And then Ghosty also. I mean, the MVP race right now, you could throw 8 different names into the hat. Like Simp is still up there, Scraps up there, Mercules, of course. So it's a close race here through the first major, but it might probably come down to who ends up winning the most events. But
yeah,
here's a unique stat I saw about from the best online players to LAN players.
Oh, okay.
So the biggest improvers, Lunars, is much better on LAN. At least there's only been one LAN, so you know the stats. But he's much better on LAN than he was online. Same with Shotzi, Draza, Sib, and Rincor. But the people who are the worst on LAN, which is what a lot of teams will look at in the stats, is Real, who dropped 0.3 in KD. Nero, Snoopy, Nasty, Exceed. Which, to be fair, these guys got first rounded and losers, so they only played one series. So they got slammed by Falcons. But the big one's Real. I mean, there's no denying he hasn't been playing great this year, and he was their big pickup in the offseason. So, but seeing him struggle on LAN, that's kind of unusual.
Yeah.
And then it might have been, I can't remember if it was Sib or somebody was calling Nero an onliner. Like he goes crazy online, but then at LAN, dude never goes as crazy as he does online.
No, I think it was Scrap.
Might have been, probably was Scrap.
Yeah, I think after they beat them.
So, yeah, Nero having a tough one. That was just a cool stat. I thought, you know, some of your worst players going from online play to LAN play, and then some of your players going from online to LAN. And I didn't expect to see Lunars up there, but he did play well in their 2 series at the major.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
All right, so now some roster changes. I will say, I thought there'd be more than what we got after Major 1. I was expecting like 4 teams, 5 teams to make a change, and really only 2 teams did. One of them we all expected was LAT. Neum joins the Los Angeles Thieves in place of Kenny. And, I mean, this was just everybody knew it was gonna happen after Major 1, and they got top 8. So everybody knew Kenny was having rough series, 0.6s. I do have a few of their series pulled up here, the LA Thieves series with their first matches with Neum. But yeah, we all knew it was gonna happen. So Neum gets a shot, and hey, I will say this might be like the best situations a rookie has come into in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you about that.
Like a lot of rookies, which we'll talk about Cloud9 in a second, they get brought into the worst teams, the worst situations. Yeah. He is surrounded by 2 MVPs in Scrap and Hydra, and then Abizi, who's also a superstar. If he struggles, he might not ever be in the league again. That's the one downside. He's on a great team, but if he sucks, no one might ever take a chance on him again because he sucked with 3 of the best players ever. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you think about it that way, yeah.
So it is a little bit of pressure, but they played 2 matches this past weekend and they won both, and he did all right. So he's not dropping Kenny numbers just yet. If hopefully he never does. But it's exciting seeing him go from the Huntsman. So the Huntsman, they had to replace him, and they brought in Johnny, which I thought was interesting because I heard Method say he wanted to be completely like people who had never been in the CDL before. He didn't want ex-pros on the roster. But then he brought in Johnny. But I like Johnny as a player. I thought he was pretty good for LAG last year. But there's only so many spots in the league, and I guess he just didn't fall into that category. But I think he's a great player.
I didn't see this at all. I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so Johnny joins the Huntsman, and I think I saw a clip of Methods talking about how he said he didn't want any pros, but he thinks it's different with Johnny versus a player like Arcides, who's literally won events and world championships. Johnny has had a couple stints in the league, but on bad teams. So it's a little bit different, I guess, than just picking up a team of like, Priesta, Arcides, etc. Still, I think if you're a Challengers team, picking up Johnny is a smart decision because the kid is nasty. But so he's gonna be joining the Huntsman, and then there's like no tweets about it, but the Huntsmen have been doing trials further forth because Kips is no longer on the team. But nobody's announced anything about Kips leaving or Kips joining. But the rumor is Kips is on the Toronto Koi as a substitute.
Okay.
So they've been trialing a 4th member here for the Huntsman, and it's between this new guy named Cal, which is an interesting story. I don't know if you've seen that rolling around on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw Ghosty talking about him.
Yeah. Cal has basically gone from like, on some fringe top 32 Challengers teams to like instantly in the mix of the top 8 teams because he played with Formal and Ghosty in Ranked, and Formal was like, yo, we got to get this guy on Huntsman right now. And now
oh shit!
And now he's got all the best PR in the world.
Oh yeah, you got to jump on that, man.
So he's either gonna be on the Huntsman or the Stallions. Cal is, and then they've also been trying a player named Dimensions. So either Cal or Dimensions will be the 4th to the Huntsman with Johnny, Renegade, and RUHPID. But yeah, that was just one of the roster changes, and like I said, there was only a couple, and this was the other one. Cloud9 did a full squad wipe.
Yeah. I was shocked about this when I saw a full roster wipe.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama behind this, and I never expected to drop all 4 players. I think teams need to be taking a look at Mac and Beans. They both have not been playing terrible. I mean, this team was a couple game 5s away from being in the winner's bracket at Major 1. They just lost like 4 or 5 game 5s throughout the online qualifiers. So 0 ice amongst the team, but dropping all of them was a shocker to just about everybody.
Yeah, I know. Definitely. I thought they were going to drop like just one person, like Afro. And Afro was playing the best on that team.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought at most Mac is the one they keep because he's been playing well, but they drop everybody. And the reason why they dropped everybody came out later, as it was apparently they asked these guys to take half of their salary.
You cheap mother.
Cloud9, which they're already not paying great. There's no more minimum in the CDL, if you're unaware. I saw a lot of people questioning that. There's no more minimum. I think they were paying rumored like $48,000 a year to these guys, which is already like kind of low. I mean, you can get a job and make more than 48,000 a year, and
Yeah.
they offered these guys a contract that was half of that, so $2,000 a month with some incentives, and it was like you either accept this deal or we drop everybody, and none of them wanted to take that deal, of course. So,
Yeah, dude, that's ass.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of
Like
minimum because
what?
24K a year is insane. But I mean, my problem is with Cloud9
24K.
as an organization. What the hell are they doing? They
Mm-hmm.
they take over the subliner spot. The subliners were a decent org. I mean, they won a world championship just a few years ago. They take their
Yep.
spot. They put it together a pretty mid roster last year with the Sib, Attach, Crimp, Mac roster. And then now this year, they're like not even trying. So why did they get into the CDL to not try?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It just wasted a spot.
Yeah, everybody's hyped for Cloud9 to be joining because they're a legendary esports org. They've been around for a long time, and now they're they are the worst organization in the league. I would even put Ravens above them at this point. I mean, shit.
The cheapest, bro. Like, after a pay cut, that's
You're paying one of the lowest salaries in the league, and you're like, hey, we need you to take about half of this. So,
what are they spending their money on?
probably the Valorant team. I don't know. Not Call of Duty.
No, that's crazy.
So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not happy with the Cloud9 org. And one of the incentives that they gave them was like the players get to keep the money generated from the team packs, the CDL team packs in the game. It's like that might actually total out to be a little bit. I know some teams, which I mean, if you're Optic, you make a lot from those, but yeah, it's still. I mean, it's not the best incentive. The crazy thing
My
about
boy Beans.
Beans, yeah, he wasn't even having a terrible year either. I think he's like third in the league in sniper kills.
I did see that, yeah.
But the one thing about this is
man.
that being around the challenger scene, there are literally challengers orgs paying more than $2,000 a month to the players. They're paying more as a challenger team than what the CDL team now is.
That's crazy.
Like I'm pretty sure Falcons Academy has all their guys on salary, Huntsman do, and a couple other orgs. So
that's crazy to think about. Like,
yeah, I don't know. These guys are Cloud9 not cooking over there. And then here is the new roster. So there was a lot of rumored players, and there was a lot of rejections to their offer because it's not the best. You can go work at freaking McDonald's and maybe make more than $24,000 a year. So there's a lot of players, and now they decided to go with a full young team of rookies featuring Okus, Nedra, Encourage, and Hyde. What's your thoughts on this?
I was really shocked when I saw this, bro. Like, I saw when I went on this post, the first comment that I saw was a ranked play squad right here. Like, ranked. I'm like, that's crazy comms.
So I know all these names because I keep up with challengers, but you're like more of a base level challengers fan. Do you even know all these names?
Only one knows Encourage. That's the only one I know.
I mean, dude, at Major 1, none of these guys placed higher than top 16 at Major 1. Wow. So it's not exactly like a team of powerhouse players. But yeah, Encourage, Hyde, and Okus were all on the Stallions. So that's Zuma's team. And then Nedra, I mean, he's kind of the wild card here. Like, even I didn't really know of him that much. He was on just some decent teams, but yeah, Hyde is like, I think Hyde is just 18, like barely turned 18 years old. Okus is interesting because within 6 months, he was a Fortnite pro and is now a Call of Duty pro.
Oh, damn.
He came over from Fortnite to start this year. And this is, I think, his first competitive COD. I mean, he's already pro. So pretty insane.
That's crazy.
And he wasn't just like a random Fortnite pro. He was decent from what I have seen. So one of the first, I think probably the first Fortnite pros to play COD. I mean, I don't think anybody else has done that. All right. And then, yeah, they played their first series. I went ahead and brought this one up just so we could stick with it. They played their first series just today. They lost 0-3 to G2, but
Expected.
it was 0-3, but it wasn't as big of a slammage as you would think, which I didn't expect them to get slammed. It's not going to be like last year's Falcons at the beginning with all the Saudi players. They're not just going to get slammed 250 to 80 every hard point. But this is a roster that might not even win a Challengers Cup if they were formed in Challengers. You know what I mean? So it's going to take them a while to win some maps at the pro level. So, and your first match is against the team that plays 4th at the major. So they're a top 4 team right now. Formal gave his thoughts on these guys.
What do I think about C9? I think they played a lot better than people expected. Renegade, thank you for the prime, bro. I don't think they're gonna go 0-11. I really don't, guys. I really don't. I think they're gonna win at some point. Maybe not in the next week because they play Optic and Falcons, but I feel like Pred would feast on a team like this. I feel like Cell would feast on a team like this.
Hey, that's good gas from Formal though. I respect that. He doesn't think they're gonna lose every match this split. What is your prediction?
Hey.
You think they lose every match, or they beat like Surge or something?
Yeah, I think they at least would have won, like he said. But like, I don't know. I feel like these other top teams. I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat Optic or something like that. Maybe like the middle level teams. I feel they might overlook them a little bit too much, and they might slide one in.
Yeah. Hey, I want to pull up. Yeah, here's the scorecard. So, like I said, it wasn't a complete slammage. 250, 215 on the Den. There was an opportunity for them to win this. It was like 200 to 230. It came around to that P4 on the outer side, and they were holding it really strong, and it almost came down to where if they wiped G2 one more time, G2 would have one break to try and break it, but didn't happen.
Oh, shit.
G2 clutched up. Exposure 6-2. I think that's what this team's going to suck at is S&D. Some of these kids are S&D stars. Like Hyde is an S&D star, but just against the pro teams, I think they're going to struggle to win a S&D for now.
Yeah.
And then Overload was 3-2. So, I mean,
that's not bad actually.
Yeah, close Overload, close hardpoint. S&D is a bit of a stretch, and Estrio had a good series against them. 1.3 Skies had a good series, but none of these guys were super negative for their first match in the CDL.
Better than Kenny. Oh, sorry.
Good damage. I mean, close to 8K. Hyde was a little bit lower on the damage, but it wasn't terrible. And they're playing the 4th best team in the game right now. So,
yeah, that's not bad actually.
Yeah, I'm rooting for these guys as players, but not for the organization because I think they're doing stupid stuff over there. But
yeah,
I mean, I hope these guys play well and then get themselves on a better team in the future. That's why they took this deal. You know, some guys didn't take this deal because they think something better will come along from a better org. But I respect these guys for taking this. They're betting on themselves to go here, play well, and continue getting another spot in the future on a different team. That's basically what they're playing for.
Yeah, I saw what one guy declined it. It was that one top player was it the Falcons Challengers team?
QK4B, yeah.
Yeah, he declined it, right?
Yeah. Which I think him doing that is smart. I thought he would be picked up to a better team, to be honest with you, before this split started. I thought somebody would pick him up, but he did decline that. But then some other people who declined it, like, you might not even know these names, which is why I'm surprised they declined it. But this guy named Nate, he was on Omit for a while, and then Aiden Icons, they both declined it, allegedly. But I don't think they should have, because those two, it's not like they have crazy PR around their name. Like, they're not QK. Yeah. You don't know about them. QK's got good PR. I think they got to take the opportunity, but they didn't. So, but hey, we'll see. They're betting on themselves in Challengers too. So, all right, taking a look at a few of these. Here's just a brief overview of how things went down this weekend. Friday was a 3-0 fest. I mean, Optic 3-0 Breach, Ravens 3-0 Koi, Heretic 3-0 FaZe, which was a surprise, I would say, to most.
Okay.
And then Saturday, here's your scorecards. Gentlemates take down Falcons. Optic Texas with a 3-2 win over Minnesota, which I pulled up. That was a reverse sweep. Vegas take down Koi 3-0. Surge 3-1, or Thieves 3-1 Surge. And then here was today's matches. A couple 3-1s and 2 3-0s. But the big ones being, I think, this weekend, Koi, and then a couple of these Falcons matches. So I wanted to first talk about Koi. Now, here's their match against the Ravens. So the Ravens online, they're a beast online, all right? They're not good on land from what we saw at the major, but Koi, I tweeted out after the series, Koi literally looked like Optic during the 0-18 stretch right now. They look bad.
Mm.
They just got nothing going on for them. They look terrible. Now, this was a Nero pop-off series. He had a 1.5 on the series. Nero's good for that. And then Craze had a good series. Kleenex had a 1.2, but nobody else helping the guy. Joe Deceives having an unusual series. You know, usually he's in that positive KD range, but they have no flow. They literally look a bit lost on the map. No teamwork. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird to see whenever, you know, they had 3 of these players on the roster last year and they were decent, but they just haven't found the vibe with Real so far this year from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's weird too because I feel like Toronto's always been that type of team that always had like good chemistry, like for the whole season. Like always at least a top team or a nice like average team.
Yeah, I agree because Kleenex and Inside have been duo for so long. They've just kind of brought that chemistry along with all the different players they've had, even when they had Scrap and Envoy. But right now, it's not there. And that's why, I mean, this is one of their maps, the first map of the series. They were up 120-16 on exposure. This is exposure. You don't usually see people toss this type of lead on exposure of all maps.
Yeah.
But lost 250 to 202.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I don't know. And then 2-6 in the search. And then map 3, 3-5. I mean, they played triple exposure. I don't know what they're. I don't think this team should be playing exposure, honestly, if I'm being honest. Like, you think Kleenex, Jodeci's, Real, those guys are fast moving players.
Subs,
and they're not playing a Blackheart or a Colossus.
Yeah.
Playing triple exposure instead. I don't know what they're thinking. But maybe they don't have good practice on those fast-paced maps. I don't know. Team's just not vibing. The team's not flowing.
Yeah, they need to do something real quick before we see some roster changes.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about because this is their second series of the weekend. And FaZe got 3-0'd by the Heretics the day before this. So I was thinking maybe FaZe is going through something, but nah, FaZe 3-0 them. And pretty convincing 3-0 as well. 153 to 250. They did play a Blackheart, but I guess, I don't know. 1-6 on exposure. 3-5 on Den Overload. Joe Deceives, not the best weekend, but he's undroppable. Joe Deceives is.
Yeah.
I would say almost Kleenex is too. Insight and Real, I think, are on the chopping block. Kleenex has been really, really good for many years, and you know, I don't think he's droppable just yet. But good series from basically everybody on FaZe. Wow, 0-4. He was just sitting back. He wasn't even shooting his gun back.
I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't have to.
Yeah, but that's what I want to talk about. I think this match here against FaZe was the last time we see this team of 4. I think they're making a change, and it's going to be announced within the next day or two, which is why I said nobody's announced it, but Methods has kind of said it, that Kips is now a substitute for Koi because he's not on Huntsman and he's not on any other roster, which I think you can still be a substitute and play. So I don't know what's going on.
He's an AR, right?
Yeah. Kips was an AR. So, you know, I would assume it could be Insight or it's going to be for one of the Kleenex or Real because they've been switching around from the flex or whatever. You know what I mean?
It sucks though, because like, dude, going to the season when we saw this roster form, we're like, dude, Real's a nice fit for this team too.
Yeah, I definitely said that.
Yeah, and I know you said, I know you haven't been really a big Insight fan, but like, damn, kind of sucks not to see this team like clicking.
Yeah, that was their 7th series loss in a row, the longest losing streak in Ultra/Koi history. And
yeah, like I said, like they've always been a good team.
Yeah, the question is now, do they make a 1-person change? Is that going to fix all the problems, or they just overhaul the roster and make a 2-person change? Because what I saw someone else say, it might have been Zuma, this is likely Jodeci's last year on his contract. He probably had a 2-year deal that he signed last year with them. And you could either try to sell them off mid-season right now and make some money off of them and give up on this year, or you go all in and you try to build a roster that can win you a championship at some point on his last year. Because, I mean, Joe Deceives, I don't want to speak too early, but he's going to be going to one of the top 3 teams in the game. He could even, like,
Oh yeah.
you know, maybe I should say it just in case if it happens, I could be like, yeah, I know ball. But he could even be pairing up with Shotzi next season. Who knows? Like, that's how good Joe Deceives has been playing the past 2 years.
Yeah, I remember hearing rumors last year they wanted him.
Yeah. Like, he could be going out to Optic after the season. I don't know. And Toronto Koi don't got the money to keep up with Optic and Thieves if they want him. Or even Falcons.
Yeah.
So, that's the question is, like, do you make a 2-person change and just try to do it? Or do you think one guy's going to fix it? I don't know if one guy fixes it, honestly. You might have to just go get rid of Real and both inside. I don't know. But then it's like...
I think this is so hard, bro. That's so hard to think about.
Yeah, then it's like, who do you even... Who are you picking up? You
Yeah,
had Kips, and then you need an SMG, maybe Renegade. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. That's hard to think about. I honestly think Real will step it up soon, but like it might be too late for. I think Toronto might get too impatient.
Maybe that could be true. I mean, that's what I want to give Real like some time because last year Real was gross.
Yeah,
and he's been playing well like multiple seasons. So just having a rough start here, you got to give the guy a little bit of time. But he's not been playing well at all. So, and this team, I mean, after their loss to FaZe, you could see it in their face cams. It was like they knew it was done. It was almost like, you know, after you watch Optic lose last year, it's like, oh damn, they know that was Kenny's last series, or Skies or whoever it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're gonna be making a change. It might be Kips. It might be Kips and another player. We'll see. But oh yeah, here's one of the things I found about Kips to Toronto. I mean, there's like nothing about it, but he's no longer in Huntsman, so who knows?
Talking hypotheticals, I would say it's a smart move for both parties. This is what's going to happen. I don't think that. My guess is hypotheticals is that if this is going to happen, they'd be going to the bench. Okay. So I don't think anyone's getting dropped on Toronto right now. No one's getting dropped on Toronto. Okay.
So that's basically what it is like it might be a sub in, Kip subs in for Insight just to test it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Koi is one of the main teams we want to talk about today because they are supposed to be one of the best teams in the game, and right now they're like maybe 10th in the league in terms of how good they are. Like they're bad. So
yeah.
So yeah, they had a rough weekend. Go 0-2, don't win a single map. They play a couple good squads. I mean, Carolina's really good online, and then FaZe is, of course, the 3rd best team in the game. They got 3rd of the major. But yeah, and then moving on to Optic's 2nd match of the weekend, it was a reverse sweep out of the gentlemen over at Optic.
Okay.
G2 is a serious contender. They get 4th at the major. They prove it to us, and then, I mean, they had Optic on the ropes here. They honestly kind of choked it away in the last map as well. They were up 5-3 actually in the last map. And ended up losing the map.
Wow.
Optic win 3 straight, activate the 5-3 curse.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mercury's doing Mercury's things. Hook had a great series. Hook is probably the reason they won this scar. I mean, the dude, it was like a blackout map for Hook. He was plus 14 on the map, 1.6 on the map. He was making plays. But this is a grueler series. This was probably the most grueling series besides a couple of those ones at the major there, like that game 7. But 6-5. Goes all the way to map 5 in a reverse sweep. Great series out of them.
Green wall, baby.
That's right.
Got the ring right here.
They get the win despite Shotzi neg 25 not having the best series. But I think Shotzi is just like, I think he's at a point where he is so tired of online COD. He just can't be motivated.
Yeah.
I think he talked about it a little bit too. He's just online COD. Just not fun to him right now.
Yeah, talking about like how they should have more like LAN tournaments, like the monster one.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, I saw him talking about that.
Yeah, that was reminding me.
They should.
Is there a minor tournament during this split?
Oh.
I don't know. This split's weird because Major 2, only 10 teams are going. 2 teams are staying home during Major 2. Remember
Oh,
that?
they are? Oh, damn. Oh, yeah.
Because it's in Birmingham. 10 teams are going, 2 of them are staying home. So if you're
Oh,
11th
yeah.
and 12th, you're not going to Major 2.
Toronto, you can make that change, man. You got to make that change then.
That's why I think they will. Because right now they're 0-2.
Uh-huh.
I think they will make a change because, yeah. So that's a good point. They'll probably be making a change. Some other teams might make some changes if they start doing bad. Like Falcons is another team I want to talk about in a second. But yeah, so 2 teams aren't going to be going. And then this week or this major, there's way more online matches. So every week there's 3 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday. And everybody's going to be playing like 11 total online matches for the seeding instead of the normal 7.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of online COD.
Damn.
I don't remember if there's a minor tournament mixed in there. I thought that might have been only Major 3, Major 4 that they had them. I mean, it might be listed on events. I'm not sure. Major 2. I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no minor. All right. So, just a lot of online COD coming up. That is not until late March. We still have over like 6 weeks. Damn.
Dude, what?
Damn.
That's a long stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So there's Falcons, or there's Optic, I mean. They get the reverse sweep. 2-0 start for them, 1-1 for G2. And then Falcons is the one I wanted to talk about next. Can't remember. Oh, actually, before we move on, let's look at this clip. This is from one of those S&Ds. It was like a crazy COD timing clip. This is the Game 5 S&D.
Okay.
This guy needs to die right now. Nice. Trust your teammate.
This timing is criminal.
So number 1 runs right around him.
Come on.
Oh my god, this timing is insane.
I'm just happy he's alive.
Nice.
Come on, 2v1, boys.
A 1v2.
Find this prick.
They've got no idea where he is.
I like Mamba. He's a good kid.
This round is insane.
Everybody freeze.
Hook's staring at it. He's staring at it. He turns.
Oh my god, that time.
Are
I
you
think he was looking there too.
Hook was looking at the door, and then he turns as soon as he walks in to check like towards me.
That timing.
But wait.
Oh
It
my
gets
God,
worse.
There's no way that timing is real. He was just preeming that doorway.
To a gunfight on the bomb. Mama gets away with his life. He's gonna get the bomb planted.
Oh, Mason's reading it. Mason's reading it.
He's not getting
He's
this
on
off
the
this
hunt.
Mace.
Mate, turn around with that knife out.
Oh,
You
he choked
never
it.
know.
No
Oh my
fucking
God,
way.
it's gonna work.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
That's one of the most insane rounds. I mean,
dude.
insane, but also luckiest rounds ever for Mamba. He burger slides past the bomb, so he doesn't even get to plant the bomb,
Oh, he choked it.
and then runs up here. Merc is not looking that way, so he doesn't see him.
God, it's gonna work.
And Mamba gets the perfect timing with like, what was that? It was half a second left.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, one of the most insane 1v2s you'll ever see.
Look at
Mamba.
Scuffy's face, bro.
He couldn't believe it.
Oh, that's crazy.
They still lost the bat, but that was a crazy sequence of events. All right. So then this was from today. We had Falcons lose 1-3 to Boston Breach. And it wasn't like, it was a close series. They lost 5 at round 11 by 1 on Den, and this was overtime. So it came down to basically a round of S&D on Den overload. But the Falcons, I saw a clip of Aches. He's saying they need a roster change.
No.
No? They're 0-2 right now to start the split, start the weekend. They played Gentle Mates, but then again, they need to beat Breach. That's one they need to win.
I don't think so. I still think they're a good team still, in my opinion.
They're definitely a scrappy team. From what we've seen, though, I just don't know if they're a top team yet.
Not top team, yeah. I think we all knew that. Like, I don't know. Like, if we make a change right now, who you taking out?
Here's the thing, they won't do it, but it's gonna be excellent. It's gotta be excellent. Unless you want an actual like AR player besides Celium, you get rid of Kismet probably. But he's been playing well. So you get rid of Kismet, it's not because he's been playing bad, it's just because you're trying something different.
Yeah.
And Exnet on the season hasn't been the greatest, but you add QK4B in there, he could be a better fit. Who knows?
Oh, well, now you're talking. You're talking dirty. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, so I don't know. Some people think they need to change, but I'm not. I just wouldn't even know he do. Selim
Not
and
yet.
Fred, I think, are untouchable. That's the thing.
If I had to say right now, I'll say not yet.
Yeah, I think Selim and Fred would be untouchable for this roster. I mean, Selim's the highest paid player in the league, and then Kismet has been playing good. Like, if he's been playing bad, then yeah, I can see you scapegoating him out of there. But Xnid's also their Saudi representation, so it's like, are they gonna drop Xnid? How bad do they want to win? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, this was a good win for Boston. Boston hadn't won in a long time, and I was surprised they were a team that didn't make a change. I was expecting maybe Cammy or Purge to get out of there, but they get a win over a decent squad. And they lost to, I think, Optic earlier, so they're 1-1 on the weekend.
Yeah. I didn't watch any COD this weekend. I was like feeling under the weather, so I missed everything this whole week.
It's all right. I got you. I was watching. All right, a couple of torn updates from the past couple weeks. We picked up our new women's roster competing in the TPC Women's League, and that will be starting up soon. We have Sandy Cheeks, Coraline, Kolvani, and Zenify. This is a solid team. They are a very, very underrated squad, I believe. So I'm excited. I'm excited to watch and have them on representing Torn. It seems like a lot of other people were too. There's a lot of love on this post here, so shout out to everybody showing love on the post.
Needs more watch parties. Let's go.
Yeah. And then I'm also working on, here's the thing. Cloud9 took so long figuring out their roster that now all these other Challengers teams are working on their rosters, like the Stallions, the Huntsmans, the Omits. So once those get figured out, then I can start doing my work and getting ourselves our Torn roster. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. I'm cooking something up, man. I've been in the DMs.
Okay.
And then also, since our last episode, the Torn League has started up. I mean, the Torn League maybe is going on for like 2 days since our last episode, but here's a look at our rosters. We have 5 teams in here. We have Torn Esports, Torn Onyx, featuring Rocky, the Torn Rejects,
That's
Torn
right.
United, and Torn Elite. You've played 2 matches so far, right?
Yeah, we're 1-1. We got 3-0, then we won 3-0.
1-1. The Torn Onyx. I think you have one of the better records. I think these 3 are 0-2, 1-1 for Torn Esports. So yeah, you guys are right up there with them.
Yeah.
And
we don't practice or scrim.
And one thing, I just read Tiger's name. Tiger officially retired the other day. Again, he retired a second time. Dude, he's nuts at this game though.
I know he is, bro.
He's in crim on ranked and getting like plus 150. He's insane at this game.
That's insane.
So that's sad to see, but I understand. And then
Tiger.
Torn League, I did do one cast. I mean, it was week 1. We just finished up week 2. I was unable to do one this weekend, but I'm trying to do at least one per weekend, and then once my coaching gig is over, I'll be casting a few per week. But we're still doing some casting here and there. We've picked up a few casters, so if you guys have a team in the league, make sure hit up those casters. We've had a lot of guys casting matches, so just a lot of teams.
Oh, yeah. I've been getting DMs, but I haven't responded.
I don't blame you. Casting took a toll on us last season, guys. It took a toll. I mean, we'd be doing like 2 a day.
2 a day, back to back.
Yeah.
Then right after that, hop into some rank.
Yeah. Then grind to Crimson and blow my brains out. Yeah. But hey, I have been keeping the YouTube active. I need to get that link in there. That was where I was going to show, but we got a YouTube video of match highlights. I got one of the Torn Onyx coming out later this week. Almost every day this week, we got match highlights scheduled to go out. So if you want to stay tuned on some of the matches from the Torn League, check out the Torn League YouTube channel. All right. I got a few things pulled up for our internet section of the week here. A few different things. Some wholesome things, some new things. Did you see Lacey and Clicks' new brand, Tap Caps?
No.
They released a new product. Now, this is a long little intro speech, but this is basically what the product is. It's like a keycap, but also a fidget toy all in one.
Of God,
So he's clicking it
for the love of God.
like a little like one of those little fidget toys, you know what I mean? But then you can
Yeah.
also
It's a keycap too?
you can take it off and put it on your keyboard.
Okay.
I mean, it fits both of their brands. I mean, they're both like gaming
Yeah.
creators. But the one thing about it is not like you can't just buy them. It's like a mystery pack. So I think it's like $11 to $12 for one, and it's a mystery. So there's like common ones, there's rare ones,
Mm.
and then the green one he has is like one in every 100 boxes. So it's like a collectible thing.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, they're like collectibles, and this was like they called it like creatures. So I assume they might have like different collections coming out. Like they could have a streamers collection where it's like you can get Adapt and Jason the Lean or something like that in the future. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
That's
cool
cool,
little
that's neat.
product. You know, it's not one of those scam products. I think that some people release. Like remember those Pokebake cookies?
Oh
You ever
my
heard of
God,
those?
yeah. Yeah. They kind of nuts that are dry as hell.
Yeah, I don't think that brand even exists anymore.
I forgot about that.
All right, next thing is Jason Lee started his 24/7 marathon where he has
Oh, he
to
started
survive.
it? Oh,
He has to survive on an island by himself. I think he started just today, like a few hours ago.
damn, for a week? Nah, a week is crazy.
Yeah, hunt for food, no help. Which it says no help. Then I saw a clip of like Red Bull sent him a care package. So
Mm.
the no help is aside from the sponsors, I guess.
How do you have like able to stream on an island like that?
Probably like Starlink set up somewhere, if I had to guess. Because Starlink you can get internet anywhere because it connects to the satellites.
Things streamers do these days, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I saw somewhere this cost him like $200,000 or something.
Shit.
That's a lot of freaking money. And then
I
next
don't
up, did you see the Clash Royale drama between Jinxie and Clash Royale?
No. No.
So Jinxie obviously revived Clash Royale, you know, at the end of
Yep.
2025, start of 2026. But then the CEO of Clash Royale released a statement of like thanking everybody for the support and like their best year since release. But it did not acknowledge any of the creators or players that actually helped create the game and make the game popular again, like Jinxie, who probably did the most. It didn't mention them at all.
That's crazy.
So everybody was like, what the heck? And they forced the guy to apologize because it got such a big
Forced-
outrage.
Force, that's crazy, Force.
So dude's like, he was basically like, shout out to the Clash Royale team for helping us make the best year of Clash Royale ever of popularity.
Team.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it definitely wasn't because the streamers started playing it. Nah.
For real, what the hell?
Yeah, that was weird out of them. Not sure why they chose to do that, but they apologized for it. Just a little bit of drama. And then now Jinky's been reviving Rocket League. He's been
What's this guy doing, dude?
he's been reviving Rocket League, bro. This was a hilarious clip. Sketch scores with 8 seconds left to put him up by 1. This guy, he's been around Rocket League for a long time. His name's Musty. He's a pro player, or he used to be a pro, but he's like really good. Sketch doesn't know he's here.
Oh.
So now he takes the controller. He's gonna clutch it up. Jinxie's just trolling Sketch. But he's been reviving this game, man. I saw him playing against Speed yesterday. He got Speed on Rocket League.
Dude, I saw a funny clip. I forgot. I should have sent it to you. I don't think you could show it anyways on here. He had like an AI talking to him,
Oh,
but the AI was talking dirty.
yeah. Was he playing Rocket League? Yeah, those clips are insane. Dude, they are. The AI is saying some crazy stuff.
What AI is that, bro? I need to try it out.
It might just be ChatGPT. I think you just tell it to talk like that.
That was, that clip was crazy. I was like, what?
It could be another. It could be a different one for sure. But yeah,
Bro, Rocket League though? Damn, he's the GOAT reviving games, bro.
yeah, he's been reviving hella games. And then next up here on the internet section of the week, Highguard developer blames gamer culture for the downfall of the game. Within minutes, it was decided the game was dead on arrival. At launch, we received over 14K review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime.
Oh,
I kind of agree that people hated on this game way too fast, way too early. Like,
mm-hmm.
I don't think they overpromised anything and lied about anything. And when people gave feedback saying to like increase player sizes, like they made it 5v5 within just a couple days of release. But the game is one of the biggest flops of all time. Sad to see.
Plus, any game that comes out these days, bro, like people like are so like against new games these days, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that, dude. That makes me wonder if like there'll ever be another Fortnite or Minecraft. Like those games took over the entire world. Will something ever do that again?
I don't know. I think everyone's just so brain rot to those games now.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing will ever beat Prime Fortnite, man. Good times. All right, a bit more on the wholesome side. A 6-year-old Girl Scout from Pennsylvania has sold nearly 87,000 boxes of cookies in one season.
What the hell?
She's aiming for 100,000 boxes. This little girl has sold 87,000 boxes of cookies.
The hell?
She sold cookies in the whole damn state of Pennsylvania, bro.
The hell? What was she saying to them?
How's that even possible?
87,000?
I don't even know how that's possible, bro.
Does that company even sell that much boxes in a year?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's crazy.
The 6-year-old girl selling more boxes of cookies than most major companies do in Walmart.
For real? What the hell? That's funny.
And then last thing I pulled up is we always have a little queso update, it feels like, but this TikToker has been making this life size, well, not really life size, it's giant, but it's like crochet thing of him. It's huge. Spent 114 hours making it.
Is that the same girl that made like the little ones of him?
I think so. But that's insane. That's a lot of work right there.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean that's her compared to it. It is literally like over 10 feet tall.
Holy crap!
How do you even ship that to him? You gotta rent out a whole semi truck.
Is she giving it to him?
I think the plan's for her to ship it to him.
That's cool though. I like it. That's cool.
Yeah, really cool. I mean, she's gained like millions of views on TikTok. I've seen a few of them, so it's done well for her as well as Queso, and made a big story. It's crazy how big Queso is. I would have thought by this point he'd like fallen off a little bit, but he's still huge.
Dude, I know. Like before I get off, when I go on Twitch, I see he's like before I go to bed, like 60,000 viewers, like at 1 o'clock my time.
Yeah, it's insane. I would have assumed Queso. I mean, by fall off, I mean even like just like 15,000 viewers, but he's still getting 60K playing the most random games. How's that possible?
Like random ass like indie games.
Yeah, it's been years he's been doing this. It's crazy. Shout out Queso. That is insane. You don't see people doing that. All right, here's the end of our episode. We got our games to play. You know what I mean? Come on. Vivid. He's no longer in the CDL. Oh my gosh, it was almost Vivid. 26 0 rings with a championship, but none of these teams.
No, Boston, Carolina, Rocker, Dallas, Florida, LAG, and C9.
26 is a bit older.
We got FaZe in there, but no rings.
Yeah, with a championship win. I mean, is Priest at 20? He's been on some of those teams.
Priest has got a ring.
That's true. This is one of those weird age groups where it's tough, but they do have a championship win. So who could that be? Who's won an event?
I think the teams. I think of FaZe recently. FaZe recently we had Slasher in there. No, he had a ring.
I don't know. I'm thinking like just getting some more teams out there. Maybe like a Neptune. He's not 26 though, but or like Sib. Is Sib 26? He doesn't. I don't know. Just trying to clear out
Does
a few of those teams that aren't there, like Surge and New York.
does Envoy have a ring?
Did he win with Thieves on Vanguard? Was that his team?
That's what I was thinking.
Him, Draza, Kenny, Octane. I think so.
Was
I
that?
mean, I could
Yeah.
throw him out there if you want.
Yeah, fuck it.
26. LAT. Okay. Is it Scrap? Is it no? Scrap's not 26. Who's been on LA Thieves without a champion? Is it Draz?
It wasn't Draws on the Vanguard team?
Yeah, and he wasn't teammates with Envoy. Yes, good point. It wasn't teammates with Envoy, but on LAT at one point. And could not Dan Ghosty because they weren't teammates. So recent LA Thieves teams, you had Kenny Scrap, Hydra, Beezy, Ghosty Envoy the previous year. And then before that, you had the Ghosty Crimp, Nasty, Joe Deceives team.
I forgot about that.
They got like second at EWC, wasn't it, or third? But
Second.
Nasty might be 26. He hasn't won an event though. And then
But
he's also in Boston.
yeah.
And then before that,
Yeah.
you had the Octane Draza, Envoy, Kenny. I mean, is it Octane? No, he'd be teammates with Envoy.
No, Octane's a ring.
Oh yeah. Dude,
But
who the hell is this, bro? I mean,
LAT.
at one point, TJ Halley was on LAT. Timp. Bro, I'm gonna throw Timp's name in the mix. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There we go. Bang, bang, bang.
Let's go. All right. Let's
Oh,
go.
the tough
Let's go
one.
throw other games here. Career path. I like this one. Whoa. Thieves to
sure this-
LAG to FaZe to Breach to Ravens. What? I got a good guess already.
It's Slasher.
Yep. Yep. That one was easy. Bro, we got some no ball knowers here. 70 people failed? That was an easy one. All right, ranking. Ranking point. We got
Ooh.
S&D KD on the career.
Ooh.
We got some random names thrown in here.
What the hell is Yuli?
Um,
I don't even know what that is.
I'm just
Envoy,
I'm
you got
tempted to
that.
put the guys in the league at the most, and then leave these guys at the bottom for now. I think Envoy
Envoy
has
too.
pretty good S&D stats. I would almost want to try that. You want to try it?
Try that. Yeah.
Okay. Yuli's not last. Droz has just never been known as an S&D guy, has he? Well, I guess.
I think put Civ 4.
You know, Droz be 2?
Like that, yeah. I know Sib came up as a respawn kid.
Okay. There you go. Wow. Rocky with the plays. All right, let's give a gridlock a try, see if it's anything crazy. 0 rings and 9 event wins. Paris. Of course it's Paris, bro. That's not too bad. No, this is not hard, though. This isn't hard. People have won with no rings. That one is a little bit tougher.
Nine's a lot.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause I don't think Scrap even has 9. Method's never won, but I don't know if he got 9. Zuma never won a ring.
I say save that one for last.
Okay. 0 rings and at least 2 event wins. That's where we can go Scrap if you want.
Yeah, do it.
Paris with 0 rings. I mean, Anybody?
Afro?
Was he on Paris?
Was he? I think he was. Well, hold on.
He's on
No,
London.
he was right. Yeah, on the Ravens, huh? Gosh. Let's put whoever.
Oh, Johnny?
Yeah.
Is Purge younger than 25? Just so we have, because Johnny could have been the answer here as well, but not played for Texas. 9 event wins. I think we can just use a couple of the phase guys here. Simp,
Yeah.
and this one could be so. And then not played for Texas on Paris. Just about anybody. I mean, we could throw Attach here if we want.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, Attach was on Vegas Legion. I'm an idiot.
Oh damn, we start.
Paris. Kemp.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right. We still got 4 guesses. Younger than 25 with at least 9 event wins is a lot.
Younger 25, 9 event wins. Whoa.
Bro, Simp might be younger than 25. I think Simp's 24.
Shit.
It could be a Beezy. A Beezy might be 24 as well. Because I think they're the same age. They came up at the same time.
Try it. Fuck it. Try it.
I
Let's
mean,
do it. Just put it.
let's think. How old is Shotzi?
24? I think it's 24 also.
Oh, it wasn't a Beezy.
Ah, shit.
I'm curious who this would even be. 0 rings but 9 wins. Yeah, let's just. But we can't even fill it out, so let me just see what the answers are. Shotzi. It was only Shotzi. And Nape? Bro, we were never getting a Nable.
No, we weren't.
Mercules. There's a lot of answers there. Oh, I was going to put Purge down there, but that was also Vegas Legion, so that would have been wrong. And I would not have guessed Fire. All right.
Oh, not bad. We got half of it.
Yeah, that was tougher than it looked to start with, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Or not welcome, but thank you for watching another episode of Loadout Lounge. This was a good episode. We got a lot to talk about. The rosters that we think might be making changes and some insight there on the major 2 qualifiers. So we will be seeing you guys with our next episode coming soon as more of these matches go down and more things to talk about arise. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next episode.